Now let us start writing the test script for the test case by using relative Xpath. Okay. Now let me open the Eclipse. We have seen relative Xpath last time. We had developed our own Xpath like this. Okay. Still there are different ways to identify the element through the XPath. What I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to copy paste from our previous code what we have discussed. I'm copying this and putting it over here. Okay, so first three lines we are launching the URL and maximizing. 15, 16 we are storing our expected result and displaying that in the console. These places, right? I am removing the relative XPath. Let us write the relative XPath in a different way by using AND condition, by using OR condition, by using the traversing way of the tags. Okay, all these are different ways where we can identify the element by writing our own XPath. Okay, I have removed all the XPath which was written earlier. Again, it was a relative XPath which was written earlier. That is what we have removed. Now if you see like that, all the rest of the things remain same. Validation and closing, every code remains the same, but only thing is we are going to write the attributes in a different way. Okay, now let me come back here. Let me select this. Okay, if you see here, this is at the element level. What we used last time, we use name and the text, right? So same thing I'll be using, but I'll write it in a different way. Double slash, what it is, tag is input. What is the name? Name is at the rate name equal to principal. Then I'm using the AND condition. Okay, and at the rate what? Type equal to text. At the rate type equal to text. Close the braces. Close the braces. Okay, so this is how we are writing our own relative XPaths in a much more different manner. Okay, now let me inspect the next element. What can I use? Interest and the type. Again, I'll be using double slash. What I'll do is input tag at the rate name is what? At the rate name is interest. Then I'm using the OR condition. Then at the rate type equal to what? Again, it is a text. That is what is displayed in the attribute here. Okay, we have used AND condition, we have used OR condition. Now the next element, let us start writing the XPath by traversing a bit. Okay, we'll traverse a little bit. What I'll do is, let me minimize all the things. Closely observe here. I inspect this element. See at the top, I'm just traversing one level up. Okay, can you see here what is the div and what is the class name for that? It is FRM body. So I'm going to use that double slash. What is it? What is the tag name? It is div square braces. What is the attribute? At the rate class. What is the attribute value? Form body. I just traversed one step backward or two step backward. How much ever backward you want to traverse, you can traverse, guys. There is no hard and fast rule. You have to traverse this many tags. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is slash single slash. Okay. Again, how many divs are there? 3. Okay. Now in this case, shall I say div once again? Shall I say at the rate class equal to, what is the class name? It is draw. Okay. So how many class draw is there? Div of category, div tag and category of class attribute draw is there 1 2 3. Shall I categorize it as 3? Then slash under the third one there are set of different class divs, different class name. So shall I categorize this as div of 3 again? Yeah, under the third one what we have? Slash input. Okay, relatively in the middle of the page we started or traverse back how many what you call trees? That is 1 2 3. Three tag levels we have traversed backwards. We developed our own Xpath. This is called as traversing. Developing the Xpath by using the traverse. Now let me select this element. Okay, let me go back. Let us minimize everything. So in this case, how do we go about? Shall I again say, shall I again start with double slash div square braces at the rate class equal to what? With single quote frm body, close the observe, frm body, then slash what it is, div class of draw. So instead of div class of draw, shall I directly write 4? How many divs are there? 4 divs. Under the fourth div, how many divs are there? Slash 3 divs. Okay, under the third div we have slash input. You'll be wondering, last time you took at the rate class draw. If you want to give more information, you give like this, or you can still say div of 3, it will still work. Guys, it is all one and the same. If you want to give more information, give that more information and give what is the which one inside a count it is. That way also you can give, or directly also you can give like this, div of 4, div of 3. Okay, that way also you can give. Okay, now the last element is what? This way. Let us write our own XPath for this. Shall I use this two elements, that is name, or I'll use ID itself. Okay, now what it is, let us create double slash input, or you want to write it on a traverse level. Okay, let me minimize it. So if you see like that, shall I copy paste, close the observe, I'm copy pasting it. Let us see each traversing tree. Div class form body is correct. Then what it is, div of 1 2 3 4 and 5, it should be div of 5. Then under that it is div of 3. Yes, perfect. Then under that it is input. We are saying get attribute of value. So if you see here, compared to last time, the relative XPath is constructed in a different way. On the element level we use and or condition. All the rest of the element we identified by using traversing. That is, we just back traversed 3 to 4 level tags. Okay, so let us execute. Let me close this, right click, run as Java application. Now close the observe. It should open the Firefox, blank Firefox. It should launch the URL, maximize it, enter the amount, interest, tenure. Okay, now if you see here, it did not enter the rate of interest, so something has happened in there. Okay, and it indeed clicked on the calculate, but since the what you call the value is not there, it is not showing up. Let us see what is the error message in here. If you see here, line number 26 is a problem. Okay, relative XPath Secondway, line number 26, and before that it is invalid number. Okay, what is happening is, it is basically did not identify with respect to OR condition. That is what it is. If you see here, it did not identify with respect to OR condition. Let us open the developer tool. Let me just inspect this. What do we have? Name is interest. Name equal to interest, or type equal to text. What is happening is, or type equal to text, right? There are text in other places as well. So it is not able to identify the things uniquely. Okay, so try to give the attribute which is always little bit unique. So in that case, shall I say id equal to what? 2. Okay, now change this id equal to what? 2. Now let us execute once again. Now you would be wondering, there is an alert error message and all those things. That is because without entering, if we click on something, we get the alert message. That is what is shown in the error message. That is what is shown in the error message. Okay, now let us re-execute. Right click, run as Java application. If you closely observe, it will again launch the Firefox. Maximize, enter the amount, interest, tenure, close it. If you see, it executed successfully. What was the problem? When you have two things at the same way, when you use the OR condition and all, it does not work. So always when you use the OR condition, give the unique attributes. Okay.